Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be taking a look at the barn. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, but this week we got caught up sweeping out some bins. We swept out 5 or 6 bins this week, and it's just been really busy. So I'm just now getting a chance to film this barn. We've been doing a lot of work to it recently, in between other projects, and a lot of cosmetic stuff. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. So let's see. First things first is hanging the barn sign. So a good friend of ours, Dwayne Zobrist, he painted us a really nice sign, and we're gonna hang that up quick to show you guys that. And then we've got a couple of other things that we did inside. I put in a post. If you guys saw the first video, you saw where that beam was broke. I made a new post for that, got that installed. Joel and Zach did all the wiring. They finished up the milk house. And yeah, so we're gonna go through it all and hope you guys enjoy.
Oh, he said don't pull tight.
Okay, sir.
I know, just tell me.
Okay, second side's going up. Let me get the screw closer to me so I got it, or put it in my mouth. All right.
You okay?
Yeah. We're off about a 1/4 inch on these holes.
You think that's a big deal?
1/4 inch here is a lot more down there. How close is that gray line to that? It's pretty damn close, ain't it?
Close.
We'll go with it. So we need 2 more long screws and then a bunch of short ones.
We can use those there for long screws there. Whoa! Oh, region. Ease on down.
Okay, now that the sign is hung and the post is in, let's talk about some other things we did to this barn. So first of all, in this first room, we use this room for a mare that's got a colt and we need to get her away from everybody else, or somebody that's new to the farm that's a little bit sick or something, just to get them acclimated to what's going on here. So this room was really known for being kind of wet and and damp and moldy. So we wanted to address that situation. We put in a big window here. That window is open and closed with hinges, and it's got nice steel bars for reinforcement. So we've got a lot of air movement coming in through here now. And the best part about this room now is we've got a really wide door. Originally, this had just a walk-in door, and that's not a problem for us, but when you go and take a draft horse in there full of harness, they don't really like that, and then their harness gets caught on the wall. It's a mess. So put in a really nice sliding door there. That worked out really well, and we're happy with that. Let's see. We also put in plywood for the ceiling to kind of close all that off, and this should be a really, really nice stall now. Okay, the room that I'm in now is the small room that leads into the bigger part of the barn. We call this the milk house. And you can see Joel and Zach made these new rafters for it. It looks really nice. They've also got the electrical right here. Got all that run, everything's labeled. So if we go and turn on the milking parlor, we'll come in through here. There's still some electrical mess to clean up, but we'll get that under control. Got some new lights, actually a lot of lights compared to before. And this light switch leads into bigger part. Got this big door here, get this out of the way. This is our separating pen, and we got a chute right there. We can give them wormer or shots, whatever they need. And another bigger stall here. Got a bunch of lights up in the rafters. If you see here, everything is run in steel conduit. So good luck mice trying to get through that stuff. If we pop out through here, you gotta fix this. We pop out through here, we got a bunch of rain last night. But this is generally where we keep the stallion. Right now he's got a female out here that he's been working on. You can see him or not, he's probably inside. But I went ahead and I pressure washed the outside of this barn and put a nice brown stain on it, stain and sealer. And I think it really sets it off. It doesn't match the black really that well, but the black is such a small, oh boy. Yeah, he's working on her. The black is such a small amount of trim compared to the big white side that I think it actually looks pretty nice. So, okay, now we're up in the hay loft. You can see we also got a really wide door for up here. It's probably about twice the size of a normal door. That's really nice because then once we get our hay elevator in here, there's still enough room to put a ladder next to it to be able to climb in and out of the loft. And you can actually see we've already got bales in here. Not a whole lot, but we had a small patch that we wanted to put in small squares, and you can see here our gable trusses. We've only got one light in here. We don't spend a lot of time in here at night. Very few times have we actually put hay up when it's dark out, so that's not too big a deal. And you can also see here that everything is run in steel conduit, just like it was downstairs as well. The floor, we went ahead and, or I did, I sanded this floor. I didn't get too carried away. From all the water, you can see in a lot of these boards, you can see how this part's sanded, but the middle is not. A lot of these boards were cupped from all the water that was on this floor. So to get this down to one level would have taken me days. I was up here for about a day and a half just getting it this far. But you can see some boards sanded real well. They weren't that cupped. But then this board right here and a lot of others were cupped pretty bad. But went ahead and sanded the floor with the strongest grit they had, and then used some Thompson's water sealer and sealed it up. It was actually a stain too, so it gave it a little bit of color, but nothing fancy. It's a barn floor. So here's another shot of the trusses. Big door, some alfalfa, and over here we call it catwalk. Nothing was really done over here except clean it up. We've got hay filling up the catwalk. So There's that. If you guys remember on the last barn video, you may have seen that the walls were tied in right here. They had boards running all the way down. You can see all those marks there. There were boards running up and tying the wall together, and we thought that was necessary again, so they went ahead and put in some 2x4s that ties the floor to the wall. And as far as spacing goes, they're much wider in a space where, how do I say that? On the old barn, there were 1, 2, 3, 4 boards, and in the same amount of space, there's only 2 now, but it should be plenty strong. And the spacing actually works out quite nice for these bales. You can run behind them real well, and in between them you can get 3 bales or 2.5 or so, and it all stacks pretty nice. So overall, this barn is really just about done. We've got a couple more things that we want to get done, really minor stuff. It's not going to be a big deal at all to finish it, but I wanted to give another shout out to Dwayne Zobrist. You did a really good job on the sign, and we're very, very happy with that. If you guys don't know him, he's been a friend of ours for quite a while, and you've actually seen his work if you've been watching for a while. We've got the Steiger, the paint on the side of the door, that's all him. The Big Bud, that's all him. He's been doing this for, actually I don't even know how long he's been doing it, but he's been doing it for quite a while, and he does a great job. So very happy with the sign, very happy with Joel and Zach's work. They did a good job on the wiring and everything else. So here's the final shot, the barn build, and hope you guys enjoy. So that's going to be it for me on this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the barn, and stay tuned for more. See you on the next one.